Okay, so let's try again. Thank you so much for all of you ladies who told me that the other video did not have an audio. I tried to cut the video up into smaller pieces, but apparently the video ran away. I didn't even know. I just posted it and, I was doing something else. Thank you so much. But anyway, let's try again. It happens. Merry Christmas to all of you. I hope you all enjoyed your Christmas. And a Happy New Year. We are almost getting into 2026. The new year, this is going to be a new cycle. 2026 is going to be the year of one. This was the year of nine, which means the cycle has been completed. And 2026 is going to be the year of one, which is, and if you know about numerology, you just know it's like in the 2026. If you add 2 to 0, you get 2. Then you add 2, 4. 4 plus 6 is 10, and if you add in the 10, if you add 1 plus 0, you get 1. So it's a new cycle. That's what's beginning. But this is a different cycle. This year 2026 is coming with a new wave of new energies, and I'm pretty sure if you are very intuitive and if you can sense energies, I'm sure you have begun to feel the depth and the a little bit harshness of the energies. Well, not let me not say harshness, but the precision of the energies. Year 2026 is going to be the year of what the fuck do you want? It's going to be the year of be decisive. Do you want this or do you want that? Year 2026 is ushering in the year of make your mind up. There's no more time to play games. And if you are, like I said, if you're very intuitive and you can sense energies, you will feel this heaviness of thinking about your life, think about who belongs in your life, what do you want, what do I want to do, who do I go with, who do I remove from my life, who do I cut off. And I want to say this because I feel like I have to say this. Year 2026 is going to be a very enjoyable year for a lot of people, but it's also going to be a year where a lot of people are going to catch hell. Because, like I said, it's a new cycle and the energies are a little bit more unforgiving. So if you keep people in your life that you know are not aligned with where you want to go, you're going to catch hell. Let me just leave it at that. But I'm sure most of you are sensing that. Okay, so what was the title of the other video? Are you the type of woman that has always been told that you think you're better than me, or you're better than us? Right. If you are the type of woman, since when you were young, people told you that you're harsh with your words, you're harsh with the way you say things, because it's not like you're trying to be harsh, it's just that that's how you express yourself. You don't know how to mince words or beat about the bush. It's not like you're trying to be rude, but that's just how it comes across. And if people have told you that you're harsh, you think you're better than us, you think you're better than, that kind of thing. That's the story of my life. If you're this kind of woman, you're supposed to have audacity now. You're supposed to go for the thing that you really want to go for. You really want deep inside of your heart, and that thing is the thing that you think it's impossible for you. And I've given an example in the other video of, like, let's say you're working at a job and you really want that CEO job, but to you, it's gonna seem like that's a bit too much, or like, oh, maybe it's a little bit out of place for you, or you shouldn't be asking for that. But that's what you really want, and you know that you can go for that job. You should actually go for that job. For you, just incremental wealth, incremental positions, just going for the next level. Like, let's say you're a supervisor and maybe the next level of your job is being a manager, or like I don't know, the head supervisor or whatever. That's not for you. That's for other people. That's not for you. This energy that you have about you is part of your essence. This energy that makes people tell you since you were young that you think you're better than us. You think you're better than us. It's because you have an essence of royalty. You have a sovereignty code inside of you. And you have been trying to damp that down for so long because you are terrified of people telling you, who the fuck do you think you are? Who do you think you are that you can want that you can ask for that? Who do you think you are that you're so full of yourself? You think you're better than us. That's what you're terrified of. You're terrified of people looking at you like you're crazy. Like, how can she ask for this? How can she even think that she can have that? That's the exact thing that you should go for. You should go for things. You should go for things that trigger that response out of people, because you've naturally had that thing. You've naturally had that essence. When I was 19, it wasn't just when I was 19. All through my life, I've heard people tell me that. One time I was dating this guy, and it was quite young. I was 19, and he came to pick me up, and like I was across the street. This is in the Gambia, and I was walking to come towards his car. And when I came into his car, when I sat in his car, he was like, you walk like you own the street. He's not the first person to say that. People have told me that. It's not that I'm trying to like be better, or like feel like I'm better than people. It's just my essence. It's just the way I am. And if you are like that, it's just that's how you are. You can't help that. And you've been trying to tamper that down so much because you've been shamed for it. You've been told that you shouldn't be like that. You should humble yourself. And this is also another thing. People try to humble you all the time. Try to tell you you need to know who you are. You need to calm down. You need to do this. You need to That's not for you. Let other people worry about that. You need to go for that thing that people think you're crazy to ask for. And for that you need audacity. You can't do the thing that people expect you to do. You need to have the audacity of gods. You need to have the audacity of an almighty. This is why this course is called Almighty Audacity. Because for you have that royalty code in you. You have the sovereignty code. That's what we call the sovereignty code, which means you are sovereign by nature. You people can sense it around you. If you naturally make people want to be better. Let's say you have this thing about you where when you are with a friend or with people, you can intuitively tell that they try to sit up straight. They try to become better. They try to they try to buckle up. You haven't even said anything to them, but they just naturally feel by being with you, just by being in your presence, they feel like they have to do better, like they have to rise up. That's because you bring that out in people. You naturally bring that out in people. You naturally lift people up without even saying anything. And that is the royalty and the sovereignty code. And because you have that, you need to go for the things that are better. And for that you need audacity. Like I said, you need that audacity. Audacity is a frequency of I deserve this. I deserve whatever I want. I don't care what it is. I deserve it. I don't need to have this worldly qualification or this worldly qualification. I deserve this, and I'm gonna have it. That's what you need. It's not based on qualification or anything. It's just for you to go for it. And this is what I'm going to teach you in this course. I know how this feels like because I'm that woman. That woman that everything that I've just said, I've experienced it. I still experience it now, and I don't even try to. It's not that I purposely want to be better than other people or feel like tell people that I'm better than them. It's just that they sense that. It's just that it's part of my essence. So, like I said, if you have that and you've always had it, you need to go for the things that you really want. You need to go for the thing that you really want. You cannot just... Incremental wealth is not for you. Incremental position is not for you. Just a slightly better man. Let me go for a slightly better man or a slightly better position. Keeping you stuck in the same cycle. No, you need to go for the money that will clear your entire debt. You need to go for the kind of position that will that will take care of your entire lineage. You need to go for the business idea that will erase your generational curse. That's what you need to go for. That's called the finality position, the finality, the wealth that brings finality to any of your issues. So, audacity, almighty audacity is what I call this. It will be the link will be in the comments. So If you're interested, let me know. I'll have a conversation with you and then see